Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on, let me turn it on.
Good Monday morning to everybody on the stream. Hello. And
Hello.
welcome. How was your weekend?
Amazing.
What'd you do? Anything fun?
Building a gym, painting, and all the finishing touches.
I'm so jealous that you have a space.
Mm-hmm. It's I'm still struggling with a little bit of imposter syndrome where I'm like wishing I was this person and having these goals towards being this person, and then all of a sudden I wake up and I am that person now.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I have my own gym.
Yeah, it's something to be said when you're starting your own business because you're a business lady now.
I am a professional business owner. That's my affirmations every morning.
You and I have gotten a chance to talk. Everybody, this is Kaylin. Kaylin or has had it's been a journey. We'll say that.
It's been a journey.
And we have talked together before, but never on my show. So welcome.
Thank you.
Now, you graduated from EforAll when?
I was the
Last
fall
year?
23 cohort. Yep.
Yeah. So you just wrapped up the whole program, right?
Yep. And I've already volunteered successfully one time too, which I love staying intertwined in all the entrepreneurs. It's my favorite.
Good morning, Tanya. She's like, I love these two women.
Yay, Tanya!
And we love you back. We were
love
already
you.
talking about you this morning.
Tanya helped me find the name of my business.
Seriously?
Yep.
She's really good at branding. That's one thing that I do love about EforAll, with not just like your mentors and the program itself, but it's your cohort and it's the other cohort members that come together to really assist you. I can't tell you the countless meetings I've had with other people that I was not even their mentor of, just to be like, okay, what's going on? Because like they reached out to me because they were breathing into a bag about something. And I was like, okay, let's go. And you're never going to be told no. Most of the time, people are like, yep, what can I do? Let's dig in.
Amazing.
I know. So it's really amazing. It's totally a village. So I'm glad that you guys are in my village.
Yay.
I want to start at the very beginning.
Okay.
Your story of fitness, because you and I have talked about your fitness journey in various places in which you've worked out, but you're coming from a place of I can't even begin to discuss your accident. Like, I don't even want to be like, so let's just peel the Band-Aid and jump in.
Yes. Okay. So quickly, I have 17 years experience in the fitness industry, and my whole life was competitive gymnastics. So it was a natural progression, but I was all different jobs. I was a front desk. I was a gym manager. I was a coach. I was a boxing coach. I was special needs. I was boot camp coach, and I was a performer first. And I really fell out of love with performing in a room of 40 people and wanted to really help people one-on-one. And I started collecting people and collecting my clientele. And it was actually EforAll I was able to step back and look at my clientele that I've been accumulating and make that my customer base for my business. But I really want to help people and one-on-one and in a group energy, but help them with their mental health, their strength.
I
help
think
them with yoga.
That you're coming at it from a different space of other trainers or other people that are in the wellness space, because you were down. You had an accident. You were like, I might not walk. You were close to not living. Like, it's not,
and that
not
was
small feats.
That was the catalyst. So actually tomorrow is my 2-year neck-iversary.
Tell people why it's a neck-iversary.
Well, 2 years ago, I broke my neck, and it's not in a car accident story. It is a backflip to the head story, but it's also at a 5-year-old's birthday party in front of a bunch of people.
Traumatic.
Yeah, but nobody saw, so I pretended it didn't happen. I just walked outside like, I gotta go to the hospital. Bye, guys. But yeah, and it changed my whole fitness career because I had to sit still for 6 weeks. 6 weeks. And I went right into the mental health. And I was like, what can I do to like still feel that joy or still feel like I'm doing something for myself every single day that's not fitness? And I was like, holy bleep, Um,
Well, because you're like me, you have tons of energy and
yeah.
it's really hard to sit still.
Oh my God. I was like, that's it. I'm done.
I can't.
But then, the mental health part, your mind is so powerful and it is the only thing that matters. Being smaller version of yourself doesn't matter. We're here to like be mentally strong, show up every day for ourselves, for others. And you can really change your whole life from the inside out.
It's
So-
good. I want everyone to hear this on a Monday.
Yes, on a Monday. So my new facility, Misfits, is actually down the same road as the business I broke my neck at, which I won't name, but it's on the same road 2 years later, and I'm opening it. It's this big, beautiful circle. And mental strength is the first part of Misfits, mental strength, functional training, and support. And that's where it comes from, the mental strength, to lift heavy, to push your body to limits, but to also show up in yoga
Yeah.
and not be judged. And so, yeah.
I'm so thrilled that you're finally having a space, because I think that you were always searching for where you fit in. And I think that you are your own type of fitness. So
And I don't fit in.
Don't fit in.
And we don't. And we don't fit in and we don't want to, but we belong. Yeah.
I love it. So working with EforAll, you kind of developed this brand that you've always had.
I literally will mention EforAll forever as long as I live.
Yeah.
I have ADHD, and even though I was doing the damn thing, I would have never gotten my shit together in a million years.
Mm-hmm.
And our friend Tanya said, we were trying to figure out my customer segments. Who are my people? It's everyone. No, it's not everyone, actually.
Right.
She said, your customers are like the land of the misfit toys. And I was like, that's funny. And then I meditated and I saw the name. I was like, oh, it's capital letters and it's a play on words and it's all the cool things. And then I brought it up in Misfits in EforAll, and they were like, yes, you figured your shit out.
It's so good. It's so that aha moment when it happens.
Magic.
And you're just like, oh, yes,
Yep.
Here it is. The mental strength that you have to build yourself back from that accident.
Yep.
2 years.
2 years. Yep. And 2 years is impressive. Cool. But like 7 days out of my collar, I was teaching a yoga class. So I was like, I'm ready.
I'm just blown away by all of it.
The mental strength is important, but the neck break also made me really, really good at posture, because I did so much with my neck and spine, and now I see it in everybody else. I'll notice when the shoulders are off just a little bit, and that's what makes me really good.
Did you see her take a little extra line?
Right? I was just like this really quick.
Working on it.
And when you come to Misfits and when you join us, yours will include posture for your job, your functional training.
Oh, me, where I sit at my desk, where I'm starting to look like my aged dog, where I'm just turning into like a C.
Precisely that. And and the whole first week that I opened, we're doing fitness assessments for free, and I have 39 people scheduled.
That is so exciting.
I know.
When you're laying down the floor for a situation that you're going to have bodies on, like that is just you're building your space. Which I can't tell you how incredibly exciting that is, to like be part of the ground floor, literally, of your space. Yeah. Tanya says, neckiversary, funny, but not funny. I didn't even know you could break your neck and live.
And it was like this. Let me demonstrate. It was backflip, boing, land. And my fiance Chris was like, "You didn't hurt yourself, did you? You were with the kids?" I'm like, "I did. I did.
I've been in the hospital before I died."
Yeah.
Jen Christian, good morning, my lovely lady.
Jen, cohort leader. Yep.
So many people in the program are always stepping back and checking on others, which I think is so awesome.
We still have our group chat going for our cohort.
Yeah.
Actually, you want to know one of the two coolest things? Jen is going to be a misfit. She's already scheduled.
Excellent.
And two, a lot of my cohort are donating their services and items, like scented, for my raffle, for my opening day.
So cool.
So to celebrate each other.
When is opening day?
Well, my grand open house is Sunday the 28th. That's next week. This week.
I know. You're 6 days away from
6 days away. This is crunch. This is when I have to call on all of my clients to come to my house, go to my basement, and carry the 1,000 pounds of kettlebells up the hill and to my new place. So
you're like, this is your workout this week. Let's get it done.
Whoever needs a workout, let's go. Tuesday and Wednesday.
Talk to me about your program. Why is it different? Why is it Misfits?
Okay, so I actually took the EforAll program. They make you do 3 customer segments, and I took that right to my business so deeply that If you go on my website, msftscommunity.com, I used those 3 customer segments to map people through my program.
Perfect.
It was like magic. So 3 main customers. The first one is someone struggling with perceived mental or emotional barriers. So they walk into a gym and they see all these people in beautiful outfits and makeup, or they go to a class filled with 40 people and they're like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
That's my person.
Okay.
Because you can do this with me. Person number 2 has physical limitations. So pains, ailments, aches, whether it's injury.
Yep.
Or if it's just they're in pain and they feel like they can't lift, they can with me.
Okay.
Because we'll either avoid it or work through
Yeah, that's
it.
usually me every time I walk into a gym. Right knee's bad, left hip's bad, this hurts today. What are we doing?
I'll call you a knee person or a hip person. And in my class, I just yell out, all right, if you're a knee person, you're doing this. You don't have to ask me for modification. So
I like that.
it makes you feel like you don't have to stand out. And that's the majority of my people.
Yeah.
So that's what my corrective exercise background comes in. But the third person is someone who just wants to have a blast. They want the community. They want the group text. They want the team. They want everyone that's like, today sucks, but I'm here anyway. Or shove them in the mental health corner to take a little break, but you made it.
Oh, I like a mental health corner.
Just come in, lay on the
I think I would live there.
At least you made it in. You're good. Yeah.
Give me like a baby weight and I'll sit in the mental health corner.
There are no baby weights.
Damn it.
There's nothing. No, they're not there.
Just kettlebells.
Just kettlebell, dumbbells, ropes. Oh yeah. So we're functional training. So nothing that is static. And that just means you move in your functional patterns.
Perfect.
Yeah. So whatever helps you improve your life.
Good morning, Marie. Thanks for joining us on the show. The community is so big with Misfits and EforAll.
Right?
I know. It's
Marie,
so good.
are you a misfit? You are.
I love it.
Yep.
So you've got your 3 customer segments.
Yep.
And it's every day is different. When I met Kaylin, she was screaming out butt cheeks in the gym.
Oh no, I still do it. Yep.
Yes.
I left it. I rotated out of all my jobs and I still have group chats. And I said, squeeze your butt cheeks for me today.
I love it.
Yep. It's just squeezing your butt cheeks is funny, but it's a reminder to access your legs and your glute muscles so that you don't use your lower back.
Okay.
So it's a funny way to don't use your back when you squat.
See, you might find yourself screaming out butt cheeks during the day.
Watch how fast it happens. Butt cheek crew.
What else about your program, Misfits?
Okay. So this is the really important part. The yoga. I've come across the years of teaching it where people say, I can't come. I can't do it. And I only relate their experience to myself, where when I would go to a yoga class, I would feel intimidated too. I'm not flexible. So I call it yoga for the non-yogi, and it's mostly done in the dark.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to touch you, and it's just to feel good. And I guide you with my voice, and I've started to accumulate the people who are still very inflexible, and I don't care. It doesn't matter as long as you show up and you're willing to self-reflect. Again, it's the mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And I pride myself on that.
I do find yoga classes intimidating.
Yep, there you go. So come to mine. We shut the lights off. It's just, it's meant to feel good. And my schedule is really unique because I labeled the yoga classes based on body parts.
Okay.
So it will say yoga for the hips and low back. And you're going to get all the stretches, postures, and movements for your hips and low back.
I like it.
Yeah. For you, it's neck, shoulders.
Yeah.
And you get some exercises in that yoga class that you can sit here and do.
Yeah, because my hunchback has gotten real bad over the last 2 years. And I'm like, oh, when did that start happening?
It started when you
Military Stephanie does not. She's not up to code.
Military Stephanie. Ooh.
She's not up. She's not ready.
I've got you. You are going to be a misfit. And you can actually schedule your fitness assessment right now. I'll pull up my schedule.
Look at her little phone. She's got the Gordon Gecko phone case.
Or this way. Hello.
That is so awesome. Where is your new location?
Oh yeah. So I was searching and I was about to give up. And I was like, I really want to be right off exit 7. And wouldn't you know, I'm right off exit 7. I manifested it. So I am right. You take a right off exit 7, no matter where you're coming from. And it's in the business district off Summer Street, right across from the IFA building. And it's on Easy Street.
Oh, I love it.
Once I saw the name, I was like, oh, it's mine. So you're like 4 minutes from Hyannis. But if you're coming from Dennis, you're off the highway. If you're coming from Osterville, jump on 6, get off 7. Boom.
I love it.
Centrally located.
She's ready to go on the Mid Cape, everybody. Right on Easy Street.
Easy Street from here on out.
You honestly now can't forget it. So that's kind of incredible.
Right. Yep. And I'm growing my Instagram. It's the.msfts.community. And, I consulted with some marketing people.
Yep.
And I thought, well, you're a businesswoman now. You've got to be professional. And then I went, never mind. And I just start making the videos.
I love this conversation.
Fun and silly. And it's me. You're getting me and you're getting what you're getting.
I think every business owner has that conversation. I had a great conversation with an author, Judy Lannon, yesterday. And we were just talking. I said, what is one thing that you can tell people? And she's like, just be yourself. Really, truly. She said, I had an author that's like 8 figures, 6 figures, whatever. And she's like, I hate this photo. I don't like the cover of this. And she's like, that's nice. I like it. I'm keeping it.
See this logo? This logo, it's my fiance made it, actually.
I love it.
People are like, oh, you've got to upgrade that. And a couple of people did. And I was like, nope, I'm good.
How'd you arrive at green? I want to hear about your color theory. Because that is one of the classes that we do have.
It was going to be pink. I don't know how it got green. Green is your heart chakra. So I you're in need of love and health, and it's plants and it's nature. And I don't know. I like it.
I like it too.
And pink is like girly. And I'm going to make sure I have a lot of men clients. I don't want to shy people away. And I just started. And then I got real green. And here we are, green now.
I love this green,
My
though.
floor is even speckled green. I got special flooring I had to wait extra 3 weeks for.
Well, you're making it your way.
Branding.
Tanya says, I love it. Marie says, yes.
Yay.
Kristen says, you rock, Kaylin.
Oh, that's my sister.
Hi, sister. It's perfect. Yeah.
Right.
Earth Day is tomorrow. So I love the green, your heart chakra. I'm loving that you've added that. What else do we need to know?
Let's see. All right. So, I want people to check out my website because my dear friend Jackie actually built my website for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Quick thing about Jackie. She is a advisor at the college, and she works with people with special needs. So I have ADHD, and she was my tech support at one of my last jobs. So she knows exactly how to help me and handle me and let me be aggressively dominating the conversation and still get what I need out. So she built my website for me, which is
nice to work with people that know how you work. And I think that's what you have a gift at with Misfits is figuring out how people work.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. So everybody check out misfitscommunity.com and my Instagram, the.misfits.community, and check it out. We're opening soon.
I saw this morning that somebody had posted Taylor Swift's personal trainer was sharing her fitness secrets to working out like a professional athlete. So I was curious. I just wanted to talk to you. Her personal trainer is Kirk Myers, and he believes that some people would throw up or have to lay down on the floor if they trained like her. He said it's tailored. So this is kind of like what you're doing. You're tailoring workouts to people's body parts. And he said she doesn't really slack off or leave a blank space in there. Oh, now we're just throwing Taylor Swift workouts in there. But he says that she's really resilient. I give her difficult and challenging workouts, but only once or twice a week. And really, she only works out with me twice a week, and it's strength and conditioning.
Perfect. 2 things on that. One, the resilience. It's the recovery that you take from beating your body to hard. The recovery that you take, it helps you recover other times. Your sicknesses, you recover quickly. Injuries, you recover quickly. And the throw up part, right? Think about if you work your body so hard that it had to think about jostling your inside so much that you had to throw up.
It's a regular thing.
No, not for me. I like to stand still and lift heavy weight, but it just means you're actually transforming your body from the inside out.
Interesting.
But I don't push people that hard, and I really don't like cardio.
Yeah.
I don't like cardio. We get that the same. We like to stand still and lift weights and have a theme to that.
Well, I think it's really important to talk about strength and conditioning because the thing sometimes that people get hooked on is the workout portion, is the cardio portion.
Nope.
Where you think you got to walk around or get on that bike or spin until you die.
Nope.
And you know what I noticed over the years of watching spin classes, it's the same people that, go for it. it's really they're just going for the mental release,
There you
not
go.
the workout.
And they want the spin euphoria. Yes. But if you
Yeah.
actually want to change your body, you need to lift. You need to load against your body. You need to lift weights. And that's what shapes your body.
Well, as I'm learning as I get older and things aren't working quite as well as they used to, I need the strength training.
Yes.
I lift heavy equipment. I'm setting up DJ stuff. I'm lugging stuff around all of the time.
There you go.
I need to lift heavy.
I just saw in my brain a video of you deadlifting, and then zoom, it's you lifting your microphone box. So let's make that video, and I can use it as my marketing.
I love it though. But so what do you think is the ideal amount of time, that people need to be putting in every single week for noticeable changes? I think it's a reasonable thing. And I know it's not the same blanket for everyone.
No. And on my fitness assessments, I geared them towards, I have a recommended program at the bottom, and it's either 2 days a week or 3 days a week, because you need those other days to recover so that on that third day you can come in and lift again.
Yeah.
But it is different for every person. It's different for every injury. So if we're working through an injury, we're doing certain mobility stuff. But that's enough.
Yeah.
That is enough. And if you need to work out every single day, then come to yoga the other days, or go get your cardio or walk every day. But it's not a 7 day a week thing. Moving your body is, but the strength training is good 2 or 3 days.
Kristen says, Kennedy says you're killing it, Auntie Kaylin.
Hi, Kennedy.
Very cute.
My first nephew.
Oh,
He's going to get a Misfits outfit.
perfect. You need little people swag as well.
Yes.
I really think it's good to just prepare people when they're about to change their space for what they need. And for me, it's like, oh my God, how am I going to work in that to my schedule? But I find when I do work it in, I feel so much better during the week.
Yeah.
I get mad at myself when I don't work out because I feel yucky.
You're working out so that you have a better Monday.
Yeah.
You have a better day today. So
Yeah.
you're in less pain when you're here.
I'm working on it. I'm right on top of that, Rose.
This is your sign. Do you see your sign? It's everywhere that you're a misfit.
Oh, it's perfect. I really challenge everybody to get out there and move your body. I've been working on it. I've even got my poor assistant, Emily. Have you drank water and have you moved your body? I said, no, but thank you for checking on me.
No, and I'm not going to. Yeah,
I said, I'm not going to today. We had a to-do over the weekend. We called an exterminator because the kids are like, I hear rustling. I hear rustling in the attic. I'm like, what? What is it? So of course they come and they're like, oh, it's a squirrel. We can't help you with that. You got to call the local whatever.
Yeah.
And so the police are like, I don't know why they keep telling people that, oh, call the local wildlife. We're not going to do anything about it. But we have a trap if you want to come and get it.
No,
I was like,
didn't, did you?
We trapped it and then we let it go. Okay. So my husband comes out of the attic with a very angry squirrel yesterday in my front yard.
But at least you didn't kill it. I'm glad you didn't kill it.
No, God, no. And so we boarded it all up and we got the angry squirrel and he peeled off like a bat out of hell into the woods again. But I think that there are other ones up there. I think that there are babies.
Oh, no.
So we got to go back up there and get them out.
You have to get the babies out if
I don't know.
For his mommy.
I know. So we got to trap them again. All we did was like put a little sun butter on some bird seed. It's not like, and it just closes them in. It's not like we're trapping them. We just got to get them out safely. It's not great.
Oh, no.
It's awful.
Well, if you did more yoga, you wouldn't be afraid to crawl up in your attic on all fours. Bird dog it.
I am absolutely not going the hell up there. I don't know what fresh hell awaits me. That's why I posted this for Monday. Jen says, I love a don't tell mom reference. Thank you. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. I heard that they're going to be doing a reboot. It's not going to be as good as the original one. That's for sure.
I don't think I know that one.
It's Christina Applegate's like first movie after what's that show that she did?
Married with Children.
Yes, thank you. Oh my God. I'm slow moving today. I'll tell you that right now. I've not ingested my first whole cup of coffee. Well, you're an early riser.
Yes,
what do you do when you first wake up?
Right to the mat.
Talk to me about your practice.
All right. So the early in the morning is for me. People ask me, are you going to be opening at 5:30? Nope. 5:30 is for me. So I get up, I go right to my mat, put in a guided meditation. And Tanya knows this. We just started doing 8D. It's called 8 dimension. So it's like out here, in here, out here, out here, out here, out here. And it echoes through your brain. It's called like brain flossing. So I start my day with that and get myself ready so that I can help others. If I don't help myself first, I can't help you.
I love the brain floss. I've never heard this.
So now they do it with music. So if you you have to do it with headphones, but Now they do it
like
with
that
songs.
spatial.
Boom, 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 boom,
Okay.
boom, 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 boom. It's amazing. And it kind of just invigorates your brain for the day.
You're very much into yoga. Tanya is our goat yoga, but she's
Mhm.
also a yogi herself.
Yep.
Maybe talk to somebody who's really kind of afraid.
Yep.
I have, there's some avoidance. I went to a hot yoga Bikram class and it was not the place for me. I laid there and sweated and there were people gyrating around in tiny bikinis.
Yeah.
It really was not a
yeah.
starter space for
Absolutely
me.
not. And a lot of people go to these classes and then get turned off for life. So my first recommendation is try them all. And maybe, mine are in the dark and no one is looking at you. Most people don't want to be seen struggling, but you're there to struggle. You're there to struggle. Everything's a struggle, lifting weights, struggle. But when you're in that quiet, dark space, you know that no one's looking at you. You can just be yourself. You can feel your body. You don't have to look around. That's the magic element.
I feel anxious when I'm supposed to be slow. So,
well, exactly. So that is me. I can't slow down. Closing my eyes and being silent. There is craziness in there.
Right?
So, but that's your
I don't
work.
want to hang out with her.
That's your work. So now you know that's your body showing you what you need to address. So you go and you sit in the dark and you lay there. See what comes up. See what continues to come up. And that mental strength is not being afraid to face
I am terrified of that person that is in there.
It will get less as you do a little bit more. I'm going to specifically and personally invite you to one of the
bilateral stimulation 8D music.
Yeah, bilateral stimulation.
All right, I'm in for it.
Like that.
I'm so down for it though. It's something I've never tried. I'm at least not afraid to give it a no thank you taste.
There you go.
I will go for it.
Fear. So I'll show you my arm really quick. Exhale the fear. Inhale, love, exhale, fear.
You're all about breathing too. It's really important.
Yep. Yeah. So I do breath work workshops.
Okay.
And I do 9 to 13 different kinds of breath work that you can utilize in your life. So if you're stressed out, you do a specific kind of breath. If you're tired, you need to wake up, you do a retention breath, and it changes your whole energy of your body. And all you need to do is breathe. You don't need to lift. You don't need to stretch. So that's incorporated not only in yoga, but lifting.
Yeah.
So I became a breath coach more of you brace for a heavy lift, you inhale to prepare and you exhale as you push. And it's all translated all together.
I definitely agree. Prior service in my military space of learning to zone out while I ran or just learning to breathe in general to get through certain situations, actively telling yourself to relax and calm down and slowly breathe really does actually work.
Yes,
so
your mind is
you have to
in
make it do that.
Your body.
It's a conversation that I've definitely had with my teenagers about teenage angsty situations. And I was like, it's one of those things that you will eventually learn how to train your brain to not feel those things. But not everybody can do that without some guidance.
And that's where the strength training comes in, because you get in charge of your physical body first, and that will help you process some mental, emotional stress too. So there's both sides of it. If you are afraid, but they go together.
Okay, so
they help each other.
Breath work and your strength training. Is there some other workouts and wellness? Like, talk about the wellness aspect, because I feel like that's not addressed at every gym space or small workout space.
Well, it's the pairing of all of it, and so people in the EforAll, some mentors recommended to me, why don't you just do like Zoom, or why don't you just go to people's houses and one-on-one? That's where the money is.
Yeah.
And it is, but no, I need people out of their homes and getting into a group of people, because you don't want to. You want to stay at home and you want to hide behind your screen. And I don't want you to do that. And what makes you uncomfortable and those challenges that you face is part of it. But also there's one more element, is using food as fuel. So not being afraid to eat and talk about food and enjoying food and your community. Like, that's what I have to offer as far as, and nature.
I love it. Emily says, now I'm going to tell you to drink your water, move your body, and squeeze your cheeks.
I know, Emily. I know, Emily.
I love it. Oh, I definitely
drink
need
your water. Where is it? She only has coffee.
I had a big gallon of water this morning. Well, not a gallon, like that much.
You did not drink a gallon.
I always drink one of those before
water
that's the first
coffee.
thing I do.
Beautiful.
I'm trying. I said, this is my year for my health. I really have made a lot of substantial changes.
Okay. What are they?
I'm working on baby changes, like my eating situation
Okay.
and eating much better, eating more and smaller. I'm doing less booze. I'm doing
Okay.
less, like, just, I was at the point where we were working out every night. So I would eat garbage every single night. It was just so not good. I would not eat all day and then eat trash at night. And I've really stopped that over the last 2 or 3 months. I made a mental effort to like cook and eat at like 3 or 4 p.m.
Yep.
instead of 10 p.m. when I'm exhausted from the day. And now I'm eating garbage from the bar. So
learning what works for you, not what someone else tells you to do, is our work. It's different for you than it is for me. And I can't really tell you what to do when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I can give you great advice.
Well, it's got to be workable too. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying to like make these small. I went to the doctors. I assessed all of my stuff. I'm like working on all of my, health situations. I'm not on any medication right now. I'm having a big
congrats.
This is a banner year.
Amazing.
I'm doing it.
That's actually the best advice that I could give in the whole world is the little changes each day are the most important. It's not this big drastic diet. It's not this big drastic change. It's the little ones and they add up.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning this in my Half-Life space where I'm just like, okay, fine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I give in. We need to make these small changes so I could live a little bit longer. Fine.
What doesn't hurt today? I'll work on that.
Well, I've always been a go hard person, so it's really difficult to learn baby steps for me. It's not great.
But they work. You're doing great. That's great.
I'm here. So like, that's it. And I'm outgrowing some other spaces and moving into other ones. And I feel like we're constantly trying to add a little bit to that routine to do a little bit better every day.
Absolutely. That's all you can do. And celebrate that win, but celebrate that win. Tell yourself how dope you are.
Good morning, Miss Ashley. Thanks for joining us on the show. We got another EforAll girl. It is an EforAll party up in here. Well, my daughter is pitching EforAll this week.
I can't believe I read her application. I didn't know it was her.
I'm really excited. She wanted to do it. She's like, every day they haven't called me yet. I'm probably not going to make it.
She's making it.
I haven't called it yet. And then she got her. Mom, I'm so excited. I said, how's your pitch going? Oh,
yay.
So she was like, she's been really working on it. So
she's doing the pitch.
Yeah, she's just doing a pitch. She's been working on this little baby business of hers for a while.
I think it's going to be amazing. And I can't. Is it for kids? No.
It's
for kids.
Yeah, it's for children, but it's also for anybody. So it's like a mommy and me situation. So mom can participate or not. And it's just something fun where she's just like developing this whole program. And also she's going to college. So it's something she can do in between. And great. She's like writing these other books, these stories that go along with it. Yeah. So it's like a whole brand. She's like building a full on brand. And I absolutely love it. I hope she keeps up with it. Weird. I know. Never did I've always been a worker bee, so it's really difficult to see myself. And I loved when you walked in here this morning and your mantra was, I'm a businesswoman.
I have to say to myself,
do business stuff.
My affirmation.
I'm
a businesswoman now.
When I first met you, you had affirmations too, and you talked about them. I feel like you've always had this conversation with yourself in the mirror.
Yep.
And not everybody has to have that conversation with yourself in the mirror, but you are a mirror talker.
My own hype woman in the car too.
Yeah.
You have to remind yourself. I think it's the anxiety or the scattered ADHD. It's like, wait, this is where you are right now. Remind yourself how far you've come too.
I think that's good to know that. I mean, I just have conversations full on with myself out loud. A little different. Melody says, woohoo, Kaylin, a life changer.
Melody.
That's amazing.
Melody is a client of mine. And I wasn't able to see her as often as I needed to because I was at all these different gyms. And she fell in love with strength training and now got herself a membership, goes to the gym and walks in there and lifts like no other. And
not afraid anymore.
Not afraid and lifting. She comes back into my class lifting 10 pounds heavier. I was like, is that a 20? That you're kicking back? Yep. Okay. Happy that she's doing it anywhere as long as she's lifting weights.
Well, talk about the importance of the weightlifting and for people out there that are in avoidance of lifting heavy.
First of all, it makes you feel so powerful and it's fun. You're lifting heavier stuff like your purse and your equipment and your groceries. So you're in the gym, you're lifting stuff that's going to make those things easier. That is the point. Yes, muscles. Yes, body changes. But being out of pain and knowing how to lift something heavy or get out of bed without pain. That's the real goal.
Mhm.
But, we want muscles. We like muscles.
Well, it also burns fat faster.
It
so I think that
does.
people you need to make them bigger. And when people are like, but I'll be bulky, you're never going to be bulky.
And no, and I 80-year-old clients that I'll walk over, nope. And I go to my classes, no, give it to me. And him, and it's the confidence that I have in them. And they're like, oh, I can do it.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're not going to get hurt, I promise. So
it is nice to have another person there next to you that is
Yes.
like with you. I started co-working. I have a friend coming today to co-work and another one of our other friends that is coming to just sit here. We're not even like in the same business. We literally just are beside each other. And I think workout like that is so important too when you're not on
Yes.
Zoom and you're not
Yeah.
being next to someone physically changes your area to
Well,
make you do better.
Yes, and everybody in my classes know they all yell at each other. Come on, Harry, let's go, Katie, squeeze your butt, Craig, and everyone else yells too. And I have left the gym that I was at now too, and the feedback I get is it's so quiet in here. Nobody's hyping me up.
It's important to have a hype woman,
Yes,
person,
Yep.
champion for you.
As far as your business going though, working with someone in the ADHD world, we call that body doubling.
Okay.
They help you focus. So
Yeah.
same thing. Bringing what I know into the fitness world.
I love it. You've been at this for a long time. What do you say to
Yes.
people out there that are kind of struggling with their brand or their space?
Oh, this is it. This is the epitome of advice. Use what you go through in your life. Take it and use that to help other people, not the fitness trends, not what you learned in your certifications, which I have 12. So
Yeah.
I'm certified up and down, left and right. But the way that I help people, stuff that I go through, my mental health, my injuries, I know how to fix that because I did it. That's what makes you authentic. That's what makes you bond with people. And that's what makes you good at what you do.
I love it.
Yep.
Parting words.
Come to Misfits. Check it out. The best thing that I have to show you about Misfits is on my Instagram, the.misfits.community, and the schedule that I have to offer is like nothing you've ever seen. Go check it out for yourself. Opening day for full-on classes will be May 6th. That's like 2 weeks.
It's happening for you,
happening.
Caitlin. I'm just so happy for you. I really am.
Thank you.
This bright star here is waiting for you to work out with her, and she's got something different for you. So I definitely suggest you check her out.
Not small. Yep, small classes. Yoga for the non-yogi. Let's go.
It's perfect on Easy Street.
On Easy Street. So perfect.
We are out all over the place this week. Ruck for Hit is coming this weekend. So I do want to mention that if you see runners on the side of the road with rucksacks and vans nearby, please be mindful of them on the side of the road. We have 20 teams. That means at any given point in time, we will have 20 to 40 runners out on a roadway, on a bike path, on a space from Pecasset all the way to Provincetown and back. It is a really long race and we're going to be out everywhere. So just be mindful of watching them. Don't beep, don't scare them, and just give them some space. This is a really long race and I'm mentally prepared for it, but not what's coming afterwards. We've got the dance marathon. This will be our 14th year of the dance marathon where we're raising money for the Women's Early Detection Fund. Jennifer Rako started this fund. It's at Cape Cod Hospital. So if you need imaging, mammograms, DNA testing that is not covered by your insurance, this is for Cape Cod residents only. If you need it, you can get that for free, which is it's really incredible that we started this.
That's amazing.
It's now self-funded. So it's really kind of cool to start something. And now it's like getting money on its own.
That's really
important. Which is really incredible. So we've got the dance marathon going on. We've got the Dine and Dance happening at the Navigator this weekend, which is raising money for Tommy's Place. And also Star Guardian group. We've got the Sturgis opening. I mean, we have so many things going on. I don't want you to miss them. Eventsoncape.com is where you can keep track of our schedule. Trivia tonight over at Dino's. It's going to be a good one. And we might be unveiling a brand new game here at Lemonade-O. So I know we're just having a really good time entertaining. So
can the bingo people, can they win Misfits passes?
Yeah, they can.
Okay, let's do
So
that.
let's do a little trade.
Yay!
So we'll get some new faces in to see you.
Perfect.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Wherever it is that you are, we hope you're having a great Monday. From Kaylin and I, we appreciate your time this morning.
Happy Monday.
Yeah,
Get out there and
right?
move your body.
Don't fit in, belong.
Don't fit
I love
in,
it.
belong. Thank you for that.
What's up, Danny Walsh? Beth Ann. She
That's my
says,
mother.
congratulations.
Hi,
you
Mom.
worked hard.
Oh, that's nice.
She's such a supporter of you.
My sister.
She even
too.
takes her classes.
Yep, she does. She likes to. She's a lifter too. Lift, no cardio. Yep.
It's perfect.
Mhm.
All right, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye.
Oh, you've got such a good support system. Yay.